Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team.
Sand King.
Crystal Maiden.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Dark Seer.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
All right, here we are. Guess versus Planet Odd. We get right on this best of 1 draft. We take a look. Clockwork Knight, Stalker Van out by Guess. They pick up 2 different heroes this time around, Earthshaker and Darkseer. And for Planet Odd, they ban out the Veno, Silencer, and Disruptor while picking out both the Sand and the Crystal Maiden. Could see
10
this
seconds
be
remaining.
a good lineup thus
5
far for
seconds
Planet
remaining.
Odd. Could go offlane Sand King or position 4 and position 5 with the Crystal Maiden. Earthshaker, Darkseer,
Radiant team
offlaner.
ban.
4 for them. Puck banned out. Maybe they don't want Brile back on it after that last performance. They'll ban it. They
10
don't pick
seconds
it.
remaining.
Now let's see what Planet Odd want to do in terms of
5
mid.
seconds remaining.
Lena's been pretty popular. We just saw it do very well in the last couple games.
Reserve time.
Razor mid on Fada, Invoker mid, Lena, Puck. Those have been pretty popular in this region. Puck's going to be banned out. Maybe we see one of those again. For now, Planet Odd, their turn to ban. What they want to ban out, what they really don't want to be up against. Ban out the Veno. That's been poor ban doing that first phase, and now they'll go
Dire
with
team
the
ban.
Bristle to ban out Neck. Has been pretty popular in the safe lane. Sometimes
Radiant
you team him
team
up
pick.
with a Kato. So it's going to be banned out. They don't have the ability to get the Kato
Dire
anyway.
team pick.
Or not, don't have the ability, just be their pick. So Gyrocopter gets picked up by Planet Odd. That's going to be their safe laner. We've seen this a couple times. Usually a Gyrocopter, at least recently, has been going Ags. Get that side gunner.
10
And,
seconds
You know,
remaining.
I think they've upped the attack speed on it. Gyrocopter does
5
pick up that
seconds
Ag,
remaining.
so his farm does go up quite a bit. He never, to me, never seems like he's really standing out. He's
Radiant
always
team
moderately
pick.
in that game where it's, oh, Gyrocopter showed up. Gyrocopter used call down. All right, his stun came out. Maybe in the early game he kind of like Rocket Barrage combined with both Sand King and Crystal Maiden. I
10
could see that
seconds
going that way.
remaining.
But Gyrocopter to me seems like a bit of an underwhelming hero.
5 seconds remaining.
So guess they pick up the Rubik. So Rubik, Darkseer, Earthshaker.
Reserve time.
Got your two supports in Earthshaker and Rubik. Darkseer there. Farming well enough with Ion Shell. Double Ion Shell in that. Should be this tri-lane of Gyrocopter, Crystal Maiden, and Sand King. So he might even be pushed away from it. A lot of harass, a lot of high damage output with the Rocket Barrage. You get the
Dire team pick.
Frostbite as well. There's Burrow Strike to lock them in. Now they do pick up Omni Knight, and that's if they do go with the Sand King, or if they go with the Omni Port instead of Sand
10
King.
seconds
We've seen off lane
remaining.
Omni Knight. We've seen off lane Sand King, so I wouldn't be surprised to see
5
either of them
seconds
there.
remaining.
Really is up to Planet Odd to show us what they're gonna do.
Reserve time.
Yes, they're looking for their mid. They're looking for their safe laner. Razor's still on the board. For both these teams, Quap, with the lockdown they have, wouldn't be too shocked at that. Quap and Razor are my two picks coming into this for guess. Could go Invoker.
Queen of
They do go with the Quap.
Pain. Radiant team ban.
So now you've got a little bit of mobility. You've got the lockdown of the Earthshaker, the Rubik. Quap comes in. You know, these are two heroes that are going to look to be aggressive in the mid lane. You want to get that Shadow Strike out there, get a nice blocking fissure. Rubik comes in, Telekinesis to hold him even longer.
Remaining.
The mid of Planet Odd really needs to be strong enough to get
5
out.
seconds
And I wouldn't,
remaining.
you know, I wouldn't have been surprised if it had been Puck if it wasn't banned out. But now,
Reserve time.
I do kind of like Rubik for Planet Odd mid. I mean, Razor. Sorry, I was looking at. I don't know, Arnett. Someone who could sap away the damage, deal it right back. Even with the Omni Knight, maybe taking over Purification. Last band's coming out for both teams. Guess needs a safe laner. Planet Odd needs a
Dire
mid,
team
and
ban.
they actually ban out the Razor. First pick is Guess, so I guess Razor
Dire team pick.
safe lane for Guess would have been too much for them. Last picks for both teams. Alina banned out from Guess. They don't want to deal with that again.
10
Had
seconds
a
remaining.
10k Alina go up against them and really destroy.
5 seconds remaining.
See what they go with.
Necrophos.
Necro again.
Radiant team pick.
Necro again. I like it in this lineup a little bit more. Have early game nuke damage of the Fade Bolt,
10 seconds remaining.
Shadow Strike. It, you know,
5
nice
seconds
damage over
remaining.
time there. They've got the Death Pulse of Necrophos. I think I like Necro in this lineup a little bit more. Then for Planet Odd, they'll go Invoker. So. So WWG back on that Necro. Wu Dota on the Rubik. Ryle on the Quap. IX Mike's going to be on the Darkseer. Johnny Walker on the Earthshaker. Planet Odd on Invoker for Weeha. Moon on the Omni Knight. Resolution is going to be playing the Gyro, which we've seen him on a couple of times. Saxa on the Crystal Maiden and Misery. Sand King. So, in terms of draft, just because I do lack a little bit of confidence, then I do lack a little bit of confidence in Guess, Necrophos. Kind of like it with what they got right now, but after last game, it's kind of hard to root for Necro doing well. Conflicted, guys. Very conflicted. How long will this game? There. Phone number up. EP's canceled.
Prepare for battle.
Go with Will there be a teleport canceled by stun by 10 minutes?
Why, thank you!
No. There with the first triple kill. Good. There we go.
Wow! Wow!
Take a look. Go look at these wards. They are going to ping out both Wu Dota, WWD, as they've got this nice ward on the bounty rune over by this camp, this pole camp. Take a look. They're just sitting nearby. Going to be probably looking over mid with Ryle, trying to get themselves first blood. You've got IX Mike in the off lane. He'll probably be himself with the double iron shell that'll come their way on the side of Planet Odd. Forward here.
Wow!
Ready to go. 10 seconds. Here's the horn, and bounty runes are going to go the way of Bryle,
The battle begins.
WWD, Weeha, and
Time for
Moon. Moon, who's going to be in this safe one. So Moon here, going to be bottom with the Omni Knight. We take a look at the off lane. It's going to be Resolution, which is going to be up again. So it should be a dual lane of Guess, as they're going to have the Earthshaker sitting nearby over mid. And they're going to look for something early. They're going to get themselves a Shadow Strike as well as a Fissure. Try and get a kill early on Weeha. And on forward, they have the Fissure. They got to block him out well enough. But there's a couple of strikes. Weeha going a little bit far forward. Can they get the Fissure? Gonna block him in. So let's see. Can Weeha get away? Blocked in by the Fissure for quite some time. Gets hit up. There's the cold snap. Bryle in a little bit of trouble. They're gonna try and trade, but it's not gonna be enough as Weeha drops for first blood. And there's the frostbite. Bryle, one more shot comes in from Saksa. They get the return kill, and Fissure not enough to keep their mid alive. One to one in the early goings. First blood goes the way of Guess, but they do lose that quap after. And now they've got Misery just getting harassed out by Wu Dota. And is this Johnny Walker up top? It is, so they might even look for a kill here. Now Weeha with the cold snap as well as the EMP. Over me. Again, the Shadow Strike just going to harass out Weeha. Going to be in a bit of trouble if they did have the Fissure coming in from the Earthshaker. Maybe he'd be dead. We got to watch out. They're going to go very deep on him. Weeha very low. He might be dead again. Just gets the Ghost Walk out. Just survives past the Shadow Strike. Whew. Almost another kill in the early goings for Bryle.
This'll come in handy.
Again, they've got Johnny Walker coming over. Weeha, no more mana for anything, and gonna try and survive with one more tango in the middle lane. They've got the ward ready to go on Weeha, and now actually a Fissure comes out from Misery. They got the Burrow Strike. Weeha hits away at Bryle. Bryle's gonna need to blink away, but he's already used it. It's on cooldown. So now they take their looks over at Misery. Can Johnny Walker clean up this kill? Misery with the Shadow Strike on him, and one more shot coming in from Johnny Walker. Will be another kill for Guess, and now we're tied again in 2-2.
Denied.
Take a look over top. WWD having a good time on Necro. Gyrocopter not as much. Resolution struggling just a little bit. They've got two heroes up here. Maybe they lock him down for a kill. They've got two in Rocket Barrage, but they can get over on WWD. Maybe find a Frostbite as well as a Burrow Strike. If Resolution into the Burrow Strike, they can get a kill. There's the Death Pulse. One card comes down. Misery holding on that Burrow Strike. There's the Rocket Barrage, and an easy one goes the way of Planet Odd.
Not so fast.
So very nice from Planet Odd, really lining that up quite easily. Now we take a look again over mid. Bryle in a bit of trouble. He's going to Ghost Walk out. There's the Fissure lined up, but he's not going to throw it. Would have hit on Weeha. Now he's got that Shadow Strike just ticking away at him. He's got Tango Heal to keep him alive. Take a a look over top again. WWD, Burrow Strike, Rocket Barrage, and Saxa with the Frostbite in just a moment. The Telekinesis is going to stop them up. Death Pulse keeps WWD alive, and Necro will be able to run away for just a moment. They've got the creeps under tower. They might look for another Burrow Strike. They've got the mana for Misery, who's very low, and actually might get away. Body blocked by his own man. Just gets away with 1 hit remaining. Rocket Barrage thrown on the Wu Dota, trying to get away. It goes to the creeps, luckily enough for Wu. But there's the Frostbite. They hit away with Resolution again on that Rocket Barrage, and another kill goes their way up top. So 5-2 for Planet Odd, a very good start for them up top. 1-0-2 for Resolution. Saxa's got himself 2 kills. They're all involved, and it's looking very good on the top lane for him. Meanwhile, Weeha is getting harassed out quite a bit. So far, not suffering too much from the Shadow Strike coming his way. Does still need to watch out. He's keeping his Ghost Walk at the ready. Ix might continue to farm here. We haven't taken a look at Moon too much over bottom. He's a level 5 all by himself. 3 in Purification, 2 in that Degen Aura. Bottom. Moon finds himself a kill. Very high damage coming out from Purification. And he'll have himself a salve. So really doesn't look like he's in much danger of going down bottom. Let me take a look over mid again. With Weeha, when he finishes off that one, has himself phase boost. Well. Take a look over. Burrow Strike comes down on Wu. Well, the Frostbite, you've got the Telekinesis to lock up Resolution. One more shot will do it. Trying to deny himself, but Caustic Finale procs, and they get the kill again. This time on Wu Dota. So Misery comes over. He's level 3, placing some very deep wards on the guest jungle. Maybe they can find a kill on Bryle, but he's got to be very careful. He hits the EMP as well as the cold snap to lock him in with the Burrow Strike. The fissure hits. He's able to blink away. Caustic Finale not going to finish off Bryle at the moment. Misery gets Telekinesis up. Down too far away for really gets to do anything. The Salve bringing Bryle back up. There's a ward there, but it's not for the time being. There it is. Shadow Strike as well as the Scream. Ghost Walk to run away. Sentry Ward placed down. Sonic Wave thrown out from Bryle. They'll get themselves the kill on Weeha. And a nice combination between these 3 heroes to find themselves one in the middle lane. We take a look over top. Saxa just screwing with WWD. They've got Misery ready with the Burrow Strike. Gotta watch out. No Resolution to really clean it up. He's about half health, so he doesn't want to continue to go in. Really, just Saxa. Annoying this Necrophos more than anything.
Healing shock.
This'll come in handy.
Take a look down bottom. Ice Mike gonna get blasted by that Purification. Run away just with that Surge and be alright, but it's very tough to stay in this lane against Omni Knight. He's got 4 in Purification now, 1 in Repel. He should be able to farm very easily in this lane, and he is. Got himself top of the net worth at 3,000. So you take a look up top again. This time Moon has made his way over. Try to get that after the Death Pulse. There's the call down to the soul of WWD. They've got Saxa trying to come in with the Frostbite. Let's see if they can get themselves the kill with the Rocket Barrage under this Tier 1 tower. Mike's made his way over. There's the Surge, but not going to be enough. The Fisher follows it up. They're going to continue to dive deep. Moon has himself the Nice Guardian's Angel, but it's not going to be enough to keep Resolution alive. He'll end up dropping, and it's a 1-for-1 in cores. Not what Planet Odd were planning for. Good trade for the side of Guess.
Double damage.
1-for-1.
Yes.
Not expecting, but now Moon's in the off lane, and they're going to move over Resolution to this bottom lane. WWG's here again. He's going to be hit by that Burrow Strike. They're going to try and go in with this Rocket Barrage. See if he can stay alive. He's got himself using Gross Shroud, but still getting chased out by both Misery as well as Resolution. The call down should be enough. Trying to TP in. It's going to be this Wild going in deep. Clears the Sonic Wave. Blinks in again. He's not going to get the kill on Misery just yet. He's still trying to make himself some space. Resolution continues to blast on Bryle with that Rocket Barrage. And no kill for the Quap with this rotation.
Worthy tribute. Dire's structures are fortified.
So, Quap makes the rotation. This opens it up for Weehaw, who had a difficult start at 1 and 2. And now he's starting to farm up pretty well. Bryle's made the rotation out, and Weehaw's happy with it as he's keeping space for him. Moon just cutting off these creep waves, and now he'll continue to hit away at this tier 1 tower. Nobody coming up top from Guess. Bryle sitting over mid. Sentry just in case he does one trying to Ghost Walk out after Shadow Strike. Moon meanwhile takes the tower up top. Waiting is that region. Take a look over. There's the nice Tornado with the Burrow Strike following it up because he's going to hit over on to Misery. But Bryle after the Frostbite's not going to be able to survive, and they'll get themselves the easy kill onto this big Quap. So Fissure not enough from Johnny Walker. It's now 9-4 in favor of Planet Odd. Continue to push in on this tier 1. They've got Moon. Guardian Angel is ready in 10 seconds. Form Purification is with Hell. Seems like Moon is just very strong top of the network right now. Resolution just bottom farming as much as he can. So, we'll see for the Dragonlance next, cleaning up a stack. Oh, pulling this creep. They're going to use the Rocket Barrage to clean up the stack. Resolution. Nice. Very close to the top of the network. 3 heroes on Planet Odd. Resolution followed by Weehaw. Cold Snap comes out on Bryle. They're looking for the Fissure to stop Weehaw from going in. They're going to try and take this tower, but Bryle has to watch out. The team is definitely ready for him, and while they're making space over mid, Resolution going to continue to hit away over bottom. Nice split pushing coming out from Planet Odd, really mixing it up on Guess. They don't really seem to be coordinated enough at this moment. Look for a kill. Take a look, Soxa right now, Ix Mike. There's the Ion Shell. Going to continue to run forward, but now he tries to surge out. The TP over to the Shrine from Moon. Ix Mike, as well as Bryle, don't even go out on the Crystal Maiden. Ix Mike looking for the headdress into a pipe coming up next. Very deep vacuum, not in time. We take a look over mid. Bryle in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be hit by that Cold Snap as well as the Degenera doing damage, and with that purification, Bryle will be able to clean away. Goes up top, Echo Slam, Reaper Sight to clean up Misery. A lot used just for a lonely Sand King, but they'll take the kill. And now they've got none of that to work with over mid. Continuing to work in this tower is Weehaw and Moon. The EMP to really push them back. Got Johnny Walker coming in. He's got no more mana, and Wu's going to try and get himself a pull with that telekinesis. But again, Ghost Walk, he'll be able to walk himself out. Got the call down on WWD. Striking over Foes, and now just push him back again and continue to push back these heroes. Look to get tier 1.
Dire's bottom tower
Denied by Ix Mike.
Dire's
better things he's done this game. Trial.
Dire's middle tower.
Very far forward. There's the veil coming out. The telekinesis comes through on Weehaw. He's going to be hit by that repel. The Sonic Wave's going to fly through, but not going to be enough. The purification keeps Moon alive. And now Guardian Angel's going to be popped. They blink forward, try to get the kill on Moon, but not going to be enough. The uphill miss. Weehaw almost blocking his own teammate in too long. And now they turn it over on Resolution. He's got the Ghost Shroud sewing up Resolution with the Death Pulse coming out. Raj not doing enough on this Neverghost, but now Weehaw has found himself possibly a kill. The Cold Snap, the Frostbite. Let's see if they can continue on forward. They've got the Maelstrom hitting away. But everybody here in the fissure hitting on Weehaw. Again, it won't be a kill for either yourself.
Dire's top tower
take
is
your
under
tribute.
attack.
A 4K network lead for Planet will continue to be content with farming away. The Sanj on this gyro, looking for the SNY inform, not far away from it, about 17 gold. Let's see, does Point Dagger yet? He does. Just bought that up. So he's over top with Resolution. They're under Ward Vision. 4 of these heroes are going to start to come their way from Yes. Comes out from Planet Odd. They're going to catch themselves for these heroes coming out. Very far. They're going to look for the Fissure. They've got the Veil coming out as well as Ike's Mike. All that coming out as well as the Misery's going to come in with the epicenter. They might have found themselves a kill on Ike's Mike with the stolen. The stolen Burrow Strike from Blue Dota is going to come out on Misery. They end up getting themselves a kill on Resolution. Now it's 3-man Burrow Strike just delay a little bit longer before Misery drops. Might be enough for the rest of your team to come in. The EMP's going to be there, and they get themselves 1 kill in the Rubik. Ward's place down, going to be immediately pinged out. Now they try to turn towards Sox. Ryle's going to blink forward, but the Tornado comes out on the usual crossfade on the Lightning Strike. Shroud from WWD. That'll deter Planet Odd from going in any further. Actually, maybe Weeha's found Briley. Blinks away to the low ground. Continuing to move on up. He's got himself a bit of move
Radiant's
speed.
bottom tower
That
is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All is said and done. 2-for-1 trade in favor of Gas. They go back to their shrine, heal up, smoke up,
This'll come in handy.
and look for the kill on Moon. Come over, there's the Fissure. Johnny Walker has that Ghost Slam. See if he can get far enough. There's the repel, but he's got 4 heroes on him. Misery comes in as reinforcement. There's the Reaper Scythe. On what? I don't know. Just he's way too high up in health to really be taken out from that. The Burrow Strike comes through from Misery. They'll probably get this kill, and they will. But they move Reaper Scythe, and now after top, nice to fall down. The Echo thrown out at Resolution, but he's got the repel out on him. Trying to see after the starting to do it. No one's really going to stop him for just a moment. Walker tries to get away with that enchant totem, but dropping to Moon. So will Blue Dota. They look for Diax Mike. Do they have a stun? No. So 12-8. Now a 2-for-1 in favor of Planet Odd, and still a 4,000 net worth lead for him. Weehaw going Maelstrom Ags, and far off a bit. Goals, not terrible, especially with that Maelstrom. Let me take a look over bottom. Ryle, he's center charged up. Let's see if he's going to be taken out. There's the Burrow Strike getting very low. Sox is here with the Frostbite. Can they finish him off? No, he's getting himself away with the blink. But here comes the drums, the speed, trying to bottle up. Has blink in a second, but not in time. The Burrow Strike lands from Misery, and they will get this kill. IX Mike just showing himself over bottom with the Iron Shell. Back into this toxic for the moment. There's team coming hit. Fisher's not going to hit. Swing Burrow Strike comes out on one. Tornado follows it up with EMP. Mike might be in a little bit of coaching, trying to surge out, but he's got no more mana. The Purification from Moon onto the Invoker will get the kill. They got the Cold Snap coming through on Wu. Jody's going to try and keep himself alive with Sandstorm going, but it's not going to be enough. He's surrounded by Planet Odd. Grab themselves too. So 2 kills go their way. They lose nothing for it. Got 1,000 net worth going their way. Sanji and Yasha finished off for resolution, pushing Weeha even closer to that Ags, and now he's going to hit away at this tier 2 tower, and WWD just going to try and pressure him out.
Purified.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Go look at resolutions. Going for that BKB net. This 6,000 net worth lead for the side of Planet Odd. Quite nice. Guardian Greaves already on Moon. Very hard to take out in these fights. Yes, they're trying to work on this Blink for Earthshaker as that Echo Swarm has worked a couple of times against Planet Odd, and then Bryle trying to just find himself a little bit of fun sitting behind even the Moon on them. Planet Odd, they head into Roche. They're spotted out by these illusions. Let's take a look over. Johnny Walker might be in a little bit of trouble. There's Misery with the Burrow Strike. They've got the stun, following it up from Resolution with the Rocket Barrage. I don't think they want to chase that far. Just eat the missile. Push back Earthshaker. They don't go into Roche. Now Weeha and Misery are going to push up top. Got Maelstrom doing quite a bit of work on it. And 1,000 gold away from that axe. So he's going to continue to push, try and get a little bit of a chunk of gold in this tier 2. So let's see if Guess can really turn this around. They got Epicenter charging up. He's going to get a tornado as well as Point. They got the Point with these girls. Right, Epicenter coming in from the Cold Snap. It's being used from Weeha. They'll get the kill. And now they'll lose the Necrolite. They turn their attention towards Misery. I don't think Bryle and Wu can do anything. Continue to push. No Necro for 30 seconds. Just will continue on their way to trying to take this tier 2. Meanwhile, off-screen Resolution as well as Soxa just going to continue to farm them up. Their 3 teammates take care of top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Almost denied by that Rubik, but Weeha gets the tower, pushes himself through that Ags. It's heading his way. Bit of a power spike for him, and Planet Odd getting 10,000 net worth up. Let's see, Misery might be in a little bit of trouble, gets hit by that fissure. Burrow strikes out. They're going to get the vacuum into the Echo Slam. Enchant Totem should be a kill, and they will drop Misery. Now they're going to try and TP out. I expect trying to get away. There's the Frostbite to stop the TP. And boy, Johnny Walker just up against Soxa trying to run, and does get the ability to blink away. Find himself some distance, but meanwhile up top there's the tornado as well as the ice wall. Chaos Meteor going to be dropped on top of this Necro. He's just trying to use the Reaper Scythe to buy some time, and he might have bought enough. Moon's going to try and TP out. There's the vacuum to stop it. Purification comes out. Let's see, can Wu survive? Stolen Purification from Wu. That'll bring him low. They're going to use Repel. Still trying to go in on him. And he'll end up falling to WWD. So it doesn't make enough time with that Reaper Scythe. Doesn't get the kill, but locks him in long enough to stay alive, turn it around. Guess, turn it around on Omni Knight enough to get that kill.
Regeneration.
All down. Flat bang from Resolution. Kyle comes in into the Rocket Barrage, gets himself a Shadow Strike. Sonic Wave with the fissure coming in from Johnny Walker will be enough to clean him up. Still a 10,000 net worth lead. See, yes, they're moving forward.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nearby.
Radiant structures are fortified.
See if they can go in on WWD. There's the frostbite, but stops it from moving forward, and they force staff him away as well. Setting up a roach pit. They've been distracted over mid, or at least that's what they're thinking. They're just sitting back. They go for BKB on Invoker after this Maelstrom. Ags, Resolution, he's still going for that BKB. And go look over at Moon, who's got that hood, as well as the Guardian Greaves finishing off that pipe soon enough. As for the side of Guess, top of the net worth is going to be WWD. Top, actually, Bryle blinks away. WWD has that Rod of Atos trying to lock in these heroes. IX Mike, I don't think we've seen a wall yet, but he's going to be going for the Guardian Greaves as well next. Quap has that Yules, has the Veil going for Maelstrom. Down from Planet Odd. Homing missile to WWD. He'll be stunned up. There's the call down. They've got a smoke on the back end. Forget. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it. They're going all the way around. Smoke on their own. So Planet Odd, they smoke coming around the back. It's going to be Guess. They're looking for the blink as well as the Echo Slam. Epicenter as well as the Burst Strike is going to be used on WWD, but on the back end there's the Fissure as well as the Echo Slam. Might be a little bit of trouble. There's the back. He won't follow it up. They've lost themselves the Crystal Maiden. Getting out with the Ghost Walk is going to be Weehaw, but the Reaper Sight comes in on Misery. Not really going to do much. WWD is going to be the first one to drop on Guess. Guardian Angel comes out from Moon, and now they strike away at the rest of this Guess squad. Got Bryle to blink away, and now Stone is going to be repelled. Got the magic missile, or not magic missile, the homing missile coming on Wu, but he'll be able to TP away. Meanwhile, IX Mike, the Burrow Strike, there comes the Rocket Barrage, tries to surge out. Enchant Totem saves his life. Maybe they can turn him with his Shrine. The Rocket Barrage, as well as the Burrow Strike from Misery, gets the kill. And now, homing missile to stop the TP and get the kill for Resolution.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Double kill for Resolution. 4 die on Guess. Weehaw, he takes out Bryle, who tried to run away. Very nice fight from Planet Odd, despite counter initiation coming in from Guess on the back end. So with that fight, they're going to go over to the Roche Pit.
Your shrine has fallen to the Radiant.
Of the Aegis, this will be put on Resolution. 26 minutes. Still looking to push. It's going to be Planet Odd. They'll go for tier 3 up top. Push down this tier 2 over mid and maybe just through mid.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Go to the tier 2. They head over bottom. Pop Bryle to try and blink away. He tries to TP out, but Misery spots him. So here comes the homing missile. He's going to try and blink up the TP over from IX Mike. Can they get themselves anything if Planet Odd go in too deep? Cold Snap as well as the Rod of Atos zone at Resolution. They've got the repel from the Ruda coming in on Bryle. Going to try and go in deep with the Epicenter being charged up. Splitting the seams, but then you get the Burrow Strike out on Johnny Walker. He gets a little bit low. Strike, not going to hit. And no Shrine up. All this is happening. They'll take that tier 2. Retreating just a bit is Planet Odd, but not all the way.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Time.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
On trial, there's the Veil. He's going to be repelled up. There's the Frostbite call down. He's going to be on the rest of the team of Guess. They're going to take out the squad, and they're going to look for more. The wall is down, but not really doing too much. The Echo Slam, that's going to be off the mark. He'll be dropped as well. Resolution gets another 3 dead, 4 down, and they're looking for the last one in WWD. They're going to continue to dive. The Sunstrike's going to be well off the mark. The Rocket Barrage comes in on WWD. Does force that himself out. Rod of Atos and slow down Resolution. but here comes the tornado from Weehaw. It'll be WWD dead. And everybody gone on Guess.
Dire's bottom tower.
So
is
5
under
down on Guess. They'll go for the tier 3 for Planet Odd. Should be able to get
attack.
tier 3.
Dire's tower is
Keep
under
it in the
attack.
set of racks.
Dire's bottom barracks is falling. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
The 40 is dead, and really, I don't know what they're going to do.
Dire's
Then their
middle
towers and
tower
racks, their base,
Dire's middle
crumble
tower has fallen.
very quickly. Johnny Walker, no Echo Slam, there's the EMP with the cold snap. Just pushes them away from each other. No ults available except for the Sonic Wave. Missile coming out. That's going to hit on Onyx Mike right in front of Resolution. There's the Rocket Barrage call down on 2. Burrow Strike epicenter from Misery. They're trying to clean up this team, finish off the game. Resolution with a double kill. Meanwhile, Weehaw, man, fighting WWD. Pops that BKB. He's going to try and chase him out. Frost beating on the low ground. Here comes the nice tornado Burrow Strike from Misery. They get 4 again. And the only one to survive is Bryo. GG called by Get. And Planet Odd take this game 29-12 with so much lead.
Dire's top barracks are under radiant victory.
So back-to-back losses for the Guess squad, IX Mike's team. Game ends in under 30 minutes. Planet Odd looking very good up against Guess. And, I'll have to see what's next for both these teams. Take a look at these